welcome back to my channel. This is Restore Refurb Works, and today we have a teardown and clean of this Logitech M350 Pebble wireless Bluetooth mouse. So on the title you have seen that it's stated it's a replica, and I must say that because it was posted on the marketplace for really cheap, that's why I decided to buy it, tear it down and show you guys the difference between the real one and the replica one. So we have some dimensions. The length is 107, the width is 59, and the thickness is 27. So it runs on a AA size battery. A feel on the wrist is okay for casual use, but I feel that it's not thick enough for me. Let's say if you intend to use it for a long period of time. For my wrist, right, from the base to the tip of the middle finger is 18 cm. So if it's a bit thicker at the center, you'll feel good. So let's have a look inside. The cover is held by magnets, and there is a dedicated slot for the dongle. It runs off the one AA battery as mentioned, and from the website it states that the lifespan is approximately 18 months depending on how much you use. Let's say you are long hours in front of the computer, then of course it will last much shorter. So overall, a nice matching of a white mouse fit on the pink case. There's an on-off button and a connect button for the Bluetooth. Then here, imprinted on the plastic, it shows that it's a function of a unifying function and a Bluetooth. So removing the battery, we see some literature over here. As the website states, right, it works with Windows, Surface, Mac OS, iOS, Chrome and Linux. But later part in the video, I'll do some testing to see if it really works with the unifying dongle. So you can see here, right, these are the silent switches. When you click on it, it doesn't give off a clicky sound. Then I'll start dismantling the whole mouse. So it's secured with one screw and some clips. So the trick of tearing this apart is you need to use a really thin pry tool and slot it against the rear end. And then from there, once you have a small gap, you can insert the plastic tool to give it some leverage and pry it out. So the actual part here, later you'll see that there's two clips on each side. Then there's two more plastic holder in front of the mouse. So here you go, we have these two clips shown with my screwdriver that is holding down the sides. It's relatively thick, so not to worry that you will accidentally break it, two of each side. So just a shout out, if it's the first time you seeing my videos, likely you have not subscribed. So 99.9% of you have not yet. Do help us by subscribing, liking the video, so more content like this will come your way. So here at first glance, right, it's a relatively simple board with one button head screw that is holding down the PCB. We'll undo that, then we should be able to lift it up easily. So for this mouse, the legit one is supposed to be running on a low energy Bluetooth technology and also a high precision optical tracking sensor. So off screen, I have tried to pair the mouse with a Logitech unifying app, but it's not detected after multiple tries, and I've tried connecting it on Bluetooth. So on the menu it shows a Pebble mouse, but it seems a bit funny because usually it should show Logitech, the reference number, or Logitech Pebble. So it seems like the manufacturer of this replica mouse is trying to avoid some case with the owners. But frankly, I must give it to these people. They are making this replica. They are going through all the efforts to make a totally similar case on the outside, the top, the bottom side, even the magnets, and also the scroll wheel. It feels similar, it looks similar. Then for the unknowing, right, when you pair with the computer, you'll be fooled that this is the real deal. Nevertheless, we will go ahead with doing a quick cleaning. I speed up the video by 3 times, then we should proceed with the assembly. As usual, for the external parts of the mouse, I'll use some isopropyl alcohol to clean it up. Then as for the PCB board, I'll use some lightly mist contact cleaner and the trusty toothbrush to brush off all the dust and the soldering flux residue. Do take note that the battery positive and negative leads, they have a place to sit in, which Logitech or the replicas they made for it to sit in. Then here I'll apply some silicone grease on the hexagonal pivot for the encoder and also and the center clip. As we move on with the assembly, just take a breather and see if you have missed out anything. Usually what I'll miss out will be, for example, the on-off switch, then the connect button, or I've missed out certain screws. So it's good to look at it again, take your time, not rushing and going through. Here, this is the 2 clips that I mentioned that holds on the top part of the mouse. So after which, when you gently compress it down, the 4 clips on the sides will sit in. Then lastly, the final screw. So all the screws on this video are Phillips head. So one is slightly bigger, one is smaller. Putting the battery, we'll just see if it lights up, it connects. If it's good, then we can proceed with closing it up and ending the tear down and clean. So after this, I'll be trying to find a legitimate Logitech Pebble. Then later on, we'll do a comparison and also another tear down. If you have stayed till the end of the video, thank you. If this video has helped you with tearing down, do smack on the like button, subscribe to our channel, and recently Restore Refurb Works is active on Instagram. So see you in the next video. Signing off.